This is what I've been waiting to say all day, bro. And this is to Mary Kay. If you're going to be a reporter and report facts. Whenever you have your opinion, and your opinion is always something hateful to Shador, then it makes it seem like it's something weird, like it's an agenda that you have going on. And there's plenty of women in this field that take this serious and take reporting football serious and actually do homework and study the game and get the statistics right and get the news right. But with you, is so much emotion that I don't want you to make women look bad when it comes to reporting, because you don't have the will to actually want to report real things that are going on. So it don't even make sense. You want to go talk about this and that in minicamp, they don't even have all the receivers. How you going to say, oh, this is what I think is going to happen? We don't care what you think is going to happen. Let Shador go practice. He don't need to be going on Instagram and Twitter and stuff and always saying you just badmouth them. That's what I got a problem with. You know what I'm saying? If it's reporting, it's reporting. You have facts, you have news, but when it comes to your opinion, you've been saying crazy things for the past, since he's been there. So it's like, just chill with that, because it don't make no sense and it makes you look crazy like you don't know what you're talking about. And for all the women that actually take the time to go do their research and actually be real reporters and real journalists, then that's going to make them look bad, bro. Because you already know, as a woman in this field of reporting football and sports, like, it's hard. So don't make it hard on everybody just because you don't feel like it.
The Empire.
What empire?
The Sanders Empire claps back. Hit that thumbs up. I am raw. And what can I say? This was sorely needed. I am glad that Shilo took the time today, because he had the time apparently. And listen, Mary Kay Cabot, your cover has been blown. Not only the fans, but the Sanders family are getting sick and tired of the nonsense. Questioning the man's ability to learn, lying about Dylan Gabriel, lying about Kenny Pickett. Very important turn of events. How can you make that call of who's going to start or not when the receivers aren't even in camp? It's not even June. What are you talking about? You're talking about nothing. Making other female reporters look bad. The drama, the gossip, the tabloidism. That has no place in football. Go report on Diana Rossini and Mike Vrabel or something. But Mary Cabot,
That's a triple K.
told you all. What these big corporate reporters do not understand, these employees of the big corporate machine that like to sully the name of black athletes, what they don't understand is that the power rests with the people now. We have an avenue to broadcast, to podcast, to report ourselves. Her credibility, Mary Cabot, her credibility has been shot since last year when she was up there talking about some Kenny Pickett, then talking about some Dylan Gabriel. She's never on, she's always off. The opposite of Dr. Dre on that one verse. But the masses are growing tired, and I told you, she can be delegitimized. Her questions cannot get answered. She cannot get acknowledged. Now, what's going to happen? You've already seen it. They're already online talking about sexist this and sexist that. I told you, they like to push these white female reporters out there to try to get some type of a sympathy card played. But she's beyond emotional. She's gossipy. She's evil. She is slithering like a snake with her tongue out, spreading falsities and lies. He's correct. Most female reporters just do their job. But there is that element that are being weaponized by big corporate sports haters. You see, they put her out there because they know that athletes are less likely to attack her because they are scared of getting a sexist or sexism label. And with that, I say turn up the heat. Let her have it. She is bad for sports. We don't want to hear the nonsense. We don't want to hear the corny takes that aren't true. As I said, she's being surrounded and protected by big corporate sports. Yahoo Sports picked up the article. That's why she did it, right? That's how you get on in the world of big corporate sports. She knows what's up with Yahoo and ESPN and Fox. You got to get on there and become Stephen A. Smith, the white version female of that. Jason Whitlock, anybody. Once you start spewing negativity about athletes, whether it's true or not, you get a look from the major leagues of reporting. More like the toilet bowl of reporting, because the real reporting is going on outside of big corporate sports. They have the money, they have the backing, they have the set, they have the cameras. But that still cannot stop the independent media, the independent sports media, the independent online media, the independent political media. And why? What is it about Shedeur that they feel the need to keep up this campaign of negativity? It's the anti-Shedeur culture that is being produced by big corporate sports for whatever reason. They don't want the guy to succeed. Now, what you're going to see is big corporate sports again surround and protect her and act like what she's doing is legitimate, because their goal is to defame, to sabotage, and to hate on billion-dollar black athletes. The million-dollar ones, too. They want to see them fail because that's what big corporate sports, which is a front for white supremacist thought, speech, and action, are all about. They act like it's a sports take, but it's really just a bunch of racism. They act like they're talking about sports, but they're really just talking about anti-black hatred. Put this Mary Kay Cabot woman out there to spew all kinds of devilish talk because they know people are reluctant to A, argue with her because she's no one to argue with, and B, because they don't want to get the label. Well, it's about time you might have to go ahead and get that label. I think more players should come out, not only and challenge Mary Kay, but shut her down and anyone else that talks the nonsense that she talks. Ignore her questions at the press conferences. Other players on the Browns shouldn't talk to her either. This thing can get real ugly for her to the point where she is irrelevant. That is the job of us as the alternative to the big corporate sports nonsense and hatred. The players should take umbrage in such treatment. They should be highly insulted with the suggestion that a black quarterback cannot think, they cannot process, but yet they call an inferior quarterback in Dylan Gabriel a supercomputer. Oh, really? I say bring on the revolution. It is time that big corporate sports learns who has the power. It's the players and the people.
You all let me know what you think. Leave your comments in the box. Raw Status TV.
Not lemon pepper Lou. Still I make it rain like doing curls in DC. I'm getting capital gains. Know thyself and the enemy is no concern. I yearn for my turn. Let the rubber meet the road. I love to feel the burn. Pass the bag. No, we ain't standing for the flag. To the pigs is independent. Reparations are past. No fame, no shame. I started late in the game. So call this a must win. Making franchise money with a dollar store pen. No coach, no lights. I trained in the midnight. The shadow, the pad, the combination, the jab. My position is pole. Don't even try to pass. Fly the checkered flag. Give me my flowers at last. I said the pain, the strife. I said the rank, the strife. Dominance is achieved through daily dedication. Losing is a disease. Success, the medication.